10 years ago, on this day, Serena Williams returned to Indian Wells after a 14-year boycott. Williams' absence from the tournament stemmed from a 2001 incident where Serena and her sister Venus and father Richard were heckled and racially harassed while Serena competed in the final against Kim Clijsters. Fans were upset that Venus pulled out of the highly anticipated Williams sisters semifinal, which wasn't officially canceled until about 5 minutes before the sisters were set to take the court. Venus suffered from knee tendonitis, and according to Serena's memoir, V tried to tell the trainer she wanted to withdraw hours before the match, but was told to hold off before making the official decision. But fans at Indian Wells didn't know this, and they accused the sisters of match fixing, especially after fellow player Elena Dementieva insinuated that their father Richard predetermines which daughter will win. A day after Venus's walkover, the National Enquirer published an article with even more match fixing allegations, emboldening fans to boo and even shout racial slurs, according to Richard, during the Serena Clijsters final. Serena, who is 19 by the way, somehow won the match in the tournament, and when asked in the press if she returned the following year despite being heckled, she said, "I have a championship to defend next year. You'll probably see me here." Of course, Serena ultimately changed her mind and wouldn't return to Indian Wells until 2015 after being inspired by Nelson Mandela's autobiography.
He loved and had a relationship with his captors. He forgave his people that put him in jail for 27 years, his prime. That was deep.
What he went through I went through nothing. What Nelson Mandela did was so inspiring to me. That really got me thinking about my legacy. I didn't know how much longer I was gonna play. I didn't want that to be the end of my story there. And I felt like if I had retired and I still had this story, and it was like, oh, I never went back, it felt like they would win. I needed to just forgive and let go.
Serena was apprehensive about returning even minutes before stepping on court due to the trauma from that fateful 2001 day, but this time she received nothing but boisterous applause as she returned to the Stadium 1 court. Serena's comeback match was a roller coaster as she had to battle past her emotions and a crafty opponent, Monica Niculescu, before taking a 7-5, 7-5 win. Williams made it to the semifinals before she ironically had to pull out due to a right leg injury. Venus followed her little sister's lead and returned to Indian Wells the following year, 2016, where Serena made the finals. And in 2018, the sisters played one another in the third round at Indian Wells, Serena's first pro event after having her daughter. Williams would never again lift the winner's trophy at Indian Wells, but her deciding to forgive and write her own story is bigger than any title. And to this day, Serena remains the last American woman to win Indian Wells.